30了，这些哦，第二个教室队，
我们已经30败了。
等一下我们应该有吧？对了，是建议。
54胜30败，好弱给的战绩。
First and second, 2 outs. Aaron now at the plate. Chris, it's been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Larnach makes the catch. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Hernandez ranging after it. He's got it. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Bogarts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Just missed the inside corner, and that's ball 1. So K marks the at-bat for X. 2 down, bases empty. Stepping in for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, bases empty. Next one misses. 1-1. On the ground right side, and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Just outside. And the count is 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws. That completes the strikeout. Back here at Petco Park. Now the third baseman, Manny Machado. That's in there. 0-1.
You know, Boog, Petco Park seems to be transforming into Machado's castle. I mean, nobody's hit more home runs in this ballpark. And Machado passed Adrian Gonzalez for the top spot on the list in 2023.
The pitch. That one 95 to finish him off.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And that one fouled off. Pitch is in for a strike. 1-2. 1 out, bases empty. The next offering misses. Ball 2.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
Line drive, fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Good piece of hitting going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority, but it's a pretty easy hit if you want it.
1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Tying run in scoring position. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Randy Arozarena stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. On its way to the corner, and that drops foul. Larnach at second with 2 down. That's inside. Swings and misses. And the count's even at 2. Swings and misses. He picks up his 5th strikeout. Aaron back to work. And a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
That's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Way inside, gets out of the way. In the dirt, well done behind the dish. Runner at first with no outs here. This one in the dirt. Not in time, he's safe. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chances getting in the chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Merrill in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. That misses the zone. 2 balls and a strike. That one missed. No outs. Runners at first and second.
Right through there for a strike. And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Really good battle right there. That final pitch,
fired to second. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
That smash towards center. Merrill makes the catch. And there are 2 down. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. That one in there across the letters. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Here's Manny Machado now. First offering misses badly for ball 1. On the ground to first, and Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. He takes it on his own. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Trevor Larnach.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Pitch misses, and 1-1. And there's the ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Pitch is in there, and it's 3-2.
Full count.
And they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Good looking fastball right there. Surprised he didn't take a rip at that. I think he got locked up a little bit.
The changeup missing, and that is ball one. And the sweeper is off the plate.
主插球
Hit on the ground to the right side, and it's just foul. That was close. That's too low. And it's 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggling to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Rosarena swings through it for strike one.
No ball. One strike.
两张国王笑脸
Next pitch misses, and it's 1-1. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That's way outside. 2-2. Misses his zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
好球啊
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make the call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
That one in the dirt, and it's 1-0.
One ball. No strike.
And another ball. Mountcastle over at second. Rosarena at first with no outs. On the ground, down the line, and it's foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Kevin Biggio with a chance to hit.
Apple.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rosarena flies around third. He's safe. It's 1-1.
auto
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just one of those seam high base hits through the infield. He's just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a out.
Merrill up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. And that is out of play.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
And that one missing low. Back to the mound. It hit him.
No.
To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Gets it to first.
他很有挣头机会
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Buford Shurak taking over on the mound.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers. Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Popped up. Bogaerts pulls it in for the out. Dylan Aaron steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 3 in this one. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
Fall off foul.
回到已经非常的 滑雪是滑雪是
And that one is inside ball 1. That's off the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count off at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
机器人又4之类的。点出来来加一下打击啊！
Dylan Aaron is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in home runs. This early ground fan favorite ready. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Dylan Aaron. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year.
他吃完的要怎么样？
Vasquez, 28 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Next pitch is outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
On the ground, 2 ball. Feed to second, that's 1. And they turn the double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th, and now here's the Dodgers' designated hitter, Dylan Aaron.
You know, these Dodgers need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
1 out, base is empty. That one fouled off.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes. This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Count is full. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Gets. That one is absolutely belted. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
All over that one right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Really important at bat coming up now.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. Aaron, the runner at second with 1 away.
The second baseman, Gleyber.
In the
2-1.
dirt, runner breaks for third. The throw, tag, and he's out.
Thought he might have a chance to swipe third successfully right there when he got a good jump from second. But it was such a great throw, quick tag to cut him down.
And a foul ball.
Oh, yeah.
In the dirt.
0-2.
McGill is just one strike away.
1-2.
In the dirt, blocked. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two outs. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He's got it. Ball game. The Padres use three pitchers to combine for the shutout. One down, and the batter will be the shortstop, Dylan Aaron. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. Aaron playing up the middle at short, batting sixth in today's lineup, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. That's off the mark. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
This one in the air, center field. Merrill settles underneath it. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 away. Here's the youngster, Jackson Merrill, at the plate.
You know what I love about this kid? Nothing seems to scare him.
That's right.
He made quite an impact as a rookie, delivering in key spots over and over again. Merrill even became
Throw on to Freeman. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Nothing doing for the offense that time. On to inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Padres nothing. 2 outs, base is empty.
Dylan Aaron.
And that one wrapped foul. Two down, nobody on. Battling here as he fouls it away. Hot shot to third. On to first. That ends the frame. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Padres nothing. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out.
Aaron.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
That one at the knees for a strike. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Smith rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw. He will score, and they take the lead. It's 2-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Runner takes off for third. This one in the dirt. No throw. He steals third easily. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. And a pitch. He goes down looking. One down, runner at third. Here is Yohan Moncada.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see him come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Mountcastle to first in time. 2 away. So a runner at third, 2 men out. Tommy Edman getting ready to hit. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Whips it to Mountcastle. They limit the damage here. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning. And now the catcher comes up to him, Ethan Salas.
Up next for the Padres, the catcher, Ethan.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a chopper out to short. On the run, sent it over to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
So they're all loaded up.
Dylan, Aaron.
And the first offering is not close.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss. The Dodgers threatening. This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. And they add to their lead. It's 6-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. Well, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
Was a big contributor for them in the win.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
And now the shortstop, Dylan Aaron. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. The shortstop takes the ball. Fought off foul. Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
struck him out. And that's the first out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Rushing leads off first with one away. Kicks and deals.
1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
On the ground, Aaron tosses across the first. Bogart's retired.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
2 outs, base is empty.
Dylan.
Aaron, the former rookie of the year, 23 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2024. And a big swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
No,
and that one upstairs, ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. And there's the ball. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second, and he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning. Halfway through this one, still no score. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
0-2 now. Stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. But they're able to even it up here in the late innings. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. All tied 1-1. So 1 out, nobody on. Dylan Aaron steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a ground ball. McCoy fires to first in time.
Now batting, the third baseman, Yohan Moncada.
So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. 1 down, base is empty. Hit on the ground to short. Aaron handles, throws to first, and they take care of Tatis for the out. Dylan Aaron steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Yohan.
First and second, 2 outs. Yohan Moncada with a chance to hit. To the right side, McCoy. The throw to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. They put 2 on the board on 2 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. It's the with a less than great game in this one. 1 hit but 3 strikeouts on the day.
Certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. Still, they got one.
Dylan Aaron, with a blend of raw talent and poise, quickly becoming a player to watch this season. Dylan Aaron steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. And fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And a swing and a miss.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Ground ball could be 2. Feeds to second, out there. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. So no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. And now the Astros go to work for the first time. No score. Back here at Dyken Park, all set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Dylan Aaron. Garcia back to work. That just misses, and it's 1-0.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs on board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. Drops into the glove. And there's 1 away.
Now back, second baseman, Labor.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
Dylan Aaron.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
On the ground, and it's just foul. That was close. Foul ball still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
plate for the Dodgers, Dylan Aaron. 0 for 3 in this one. That's in there, and that is strike one.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Just missed.
One ball.
One out,
strike.
base is empty. Struck him out.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
Kind of game you'd like to avoid, which contributed to the loss.
This wasn't his finest hour, Boog, and he may be a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse. Hard for them to get a win when he performs like this.
My darling, I've been waiting for your company.
Dylan Aaron is focused and ready for this one. Yet another chance to show the baseball world what he's made of. Back here with my pal Siggy. Starting on the mound in this one, Dylan Aaron. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
No ball. Strike.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. That's off the mark. It's 2-2. And a good eye there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hernandez hauls it in, 2 away.
Batting third, the left fielder, Jordan.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Jordan Alvarez.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Late on that fastball.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
And there's a foul ball. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. Nothing in
上
the
去洗好久了。
top of the second. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Dylan Aaron.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Missed with a changeup. 1-0. There's a strike at the knees.
么了啊？
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
怎么会裂掉？装水的地方。
And a foul ball, he stays alive. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first-pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Just missed. Swing and a miss, and the count even 1-1. Fastball for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That just misses, and the count is 2-2. This one in the air. Torres makes the catch, and there's one away.
Batting fifth,
Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros.
Diaz.
And there's a strike. In for a strike, and it's 0-2. Stays alive. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. Takes it himself, and that quickly 2 away.
Batting sixth, the first baseman.
And now it's Christian Walker.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
30个人，是我比较多吧。
And that's fouled off.
那你就回。
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season. Aaron back to work. Swing and a bouncer. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there, an infield single. Next to hit, Pedro Leon.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging ball.
Hines aboard here at first with nobody out. Swings through that one for strike 2.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second?
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before.
Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. Throw to second.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing. Even with big-time speed, it's not easy to catch him.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And first offering is fouled off. And it's strike 2. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. You don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And he makes the catch. And that's the inning. 1 out, bases empty.
Designated hitter, Dylan. Aaron.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Squirts away a little bit.
盗垒成功。
Blocked by the catcher. And he steals second base without a throw. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Runner goes again. Cut on and lifted in the air. And it drops in. Runner from second crosses the plate. And it's an RBI single.
Okay.
It's 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Jeremy Pena. That misses the zone. Ball 1. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball. The other way. And it goes just foul. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
When you go that deep into an at-bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Alvarez in the box now. Takes strike 1. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering upstairs.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second.
Makes the catch, 1 down. Dives to the bag, got him. Double play. And that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Just missed. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. Swings through that.
1-2.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Paredes off of first with 2 away. Next offering misses. Ball 2. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. So 1 hit. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Right through there for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
正在，
And
不
that
是
one
只有
foul
2-3
off. ，ground ball left side down the line, and it's foul. Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls. 1 strike.
Righty delivers. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it. Nobody out, runner at first. First pitch just misses. Aaron, in his 2nd season, 23 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Hit on the ground might be 2. Garcia to second, to Walker, and that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Aaron back to work. And that one fouled off. Swing and a ground ball. Dives and he can't hang on. No play. That's an infield single. Back to the top of the order now. Luis Garcia up next for the Astros. Both 2 in this one. Just missed.
1-0.
Next offering upstairs. With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the 6th. There's the strike. Fouled off. He was late. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Here comes the manager.
Pitching for the Dodgers.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Keegan Thompson.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Throws to first in time, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. So 2 away with nobody on. And next for L.A., Dylan Aaron. And first offering is fouled off. 4 runs already in the frame here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Alvarez going back on it. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Aaron was good for them both hitting and pitching in this ball game.
Boog, what gets me is the amount of preparation it takes for him to have games like this. You think about the hours put in between games, the extra conditioning work, and the mental toughness too. Pretty amazing.
So 2 down, and now here is Dylan Aaron. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. Popped up left side. Pena right there to make the grab, and that'll do it. Dodgers down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. One out, bases empty.
Designated hitter, Dylan Aaron.
That one ripped. Ah,
差一丢丢炸裂。
All over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Fought off foul. And a foul ball. That one misses, and the count is 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
On to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Go ahead run on base. And now, Gleyber Torres. The pitch. Runner on the go. Up the middle. He gets there on a slide. And that's a great play for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. In the dirt. Throw to third, and he's
盗垒成功，本季的第29道出路。
now only 90 feet away. Castellanos swings and lifts a high fly ball deep left field, and it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The throw to second is offline.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth.
Aaron.
Just off the outside edge. Ball one.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Late with the swing there.
1-1.
That's down and in. One-run game here in the top of the ninth.
That's the ball.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And ball four, two aboard. First and second, one out. Next to hit, Gleyber Torres. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Alvarez hauls it in, and there's two away. First and second, two outs. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. That one laced to center and a base hit. Throw into third, and he's out. But one run does score the play before the inning ends.
关我什么事啊？
Aaron played well enough for the win.
Not great,
让
not
大家
terrible,
看
just
一
kind
下
of an average game. Still,
看
always
清
good
楚
to
是
get a team win.
再按掉。我们被三振次数是国联第一名。刚投球是被打爆了吗？没有吗？我快要明星赛了。1分钟。
Dylan Aaron getting set for this one. His team leading its division. Can they continue to churn out wins? It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. So two down, Dylan Aaron steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it's through for a hit, and that keeps the inning alive. Gleyber Torres up to hit.
没办法到，他2好3坏了，我怎么到
？2 outs. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it falls. Throw into third, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. On to the fourth. Now it's going to be Davison De Los Santos. Out to short, Aaron. To first, leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Alcantara back to work. On the ground. De Los Santos steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, The second baseman.
190
Still only one out here in the inning.
Shortstop, Dylan.
Aaron goes 6 feet 3 inches, 23 years old, and he's the reigning National League Rookie of the Year. There's a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one ripped into right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Aaron didn't do a whole lot in the win.
Maybe not his best showing, but they got the win, and he should be happy about that.
Dylan Aaron with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in runs batted in. Can he deliver at the plate again today? Back here at Chavez Ravine. And now, Dylan Aaron. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, bye.
Garrett back to work. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. And that one clips the corner. The shortstop takes the ball. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And 1 out now.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
So here's Bader now. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Swing and a ground ball. Aaron handles, throws the first, and a quick out, number 1. Glass now was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound.
Now batting, the shortstop, Dylan.
That last start of his that you referenced, Boog, that was some really special stuff. A complete game 1-hitter.
Shohei on the go. And that is out of play. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Bounced up the middle. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base, regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Here comes Gleyber Torres.
The second
Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Dodgers strand a couple. They lead it 1-0.
Now batting, shortstop, Dylan. Aaron.
Clips the corner, 0-1. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Ground ball left side. Candelario on the first, and that is the inning. One left for LA. Score remains tied 1-1. And now Bader up to the plate.
The center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Roll fires. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now
and we're back, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Dylan Aaron.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Strike on the outside corner.
0-1.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
On the ground, right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Labor.
Go ahead run on base. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. That's to third. He gets to it with a slide. Over to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Runners in the corners here. 1 away. Aaron, the next to hit.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
In a spot like this, are you up there thinking to yourself, I'm trying to end the game?
Absolutely. It's been a long one. You're hungry. Well, you're ready to go home.
Fought off foul.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Slings to second. That's a double play. The ball game is over. Aaron with a less than great game in the loss. Just 1 hit in 5 at-bats.
Well, Boog, this is a game he'd rather forget. He needs to wash this one off in the shower and do better next time out.
One down. And now the DH, Dylan Aaron. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. Foul ball there. Meyer, in his 5th season, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Oh, 0-2 now. And that's a strikeout looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Kind of just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. And the pitch. That one missed.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And next is the designated hitter, Dylan Aaron. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Singing, even casual fans have heard this guy's name. Of course, he's the rare major leaguer who both pitches and hits. I mean, you're talking about a rarity both historically and in the modern game.
Yeah, and you don't have to be Babe Ruth or Shohei Ohtani for this to be impressive. He's proved his tremendous talent by taking the two-way role this far.
1 out, bases empty. And that one upstairs.
就是你正常你上厕所为什么会敲到那个地方？什么东西去敲？这就不可能，那一定是自己裂开的啊。
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Puts it away for the out. Aaron, and a pretty poor showing in this game despite the win. And 3 strikeouts. This is Corbin Carroll.
The Diamondbacks, the right fielder in the 7th, Corbin Carroll.
And that misses. And that's how we get started here in Los Angeles. Fastball for a strike.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up. Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Geraldo Perdomo stands in here, takes ball 1 low. That one misses, and that's ball 2.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
That one finds the zone, and the count's even at 2. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
That's in for a strike. That's out to center field. Drops into the glove. 1 away. Here's Ketel Marte, 3rd in the NL in RBIs this year. To first, might be 2. 1 at second. And they'll just get the 1.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Connor Norton up to bat next. Lays off the ball.
No strike.
Hard hit to 3rd. And that is the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Now the D-backs catcher, Adrian Del Castillo. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Del Castillo, 27 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick in 2021.
That's the ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Here's Gurriel. In the air, left field. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. And now, Marcelo Meyer headed towards the corner. and that is a foul ball. Fought off foul. No score here in the second. Hammer, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0. So digging in, Joey Loperfido. And that one fouled off. That one fouled off. Out to center. And there's 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Corbin Carroll. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. And there's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And a foul ball. Pitch misses. And the count 1-2.
1-2.
And they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Squirts away a little bit. Meyer off of first with 2 away. Fights it off. He'll see another.
We're always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
I think we may have a balk here. And yes, we do. This one in the air. Freeman. And that is that. They get a run on. 1 out, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Dylan Aaron. 4th on the National League home run leaderboard. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Out number 2. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Swing and a foul out of play.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
To the right side. Dives and he can't hang on. The throw won't get there in time, and he reaches safely. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. His 13th home run of the season, and it gives them the lead in the 3rd. It's 3-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 2. Aaron. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Adrian Del Castillo. First pitch misses. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch. So they get 2 runs. On to the 4th. Now the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Aaron back to work. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Gurriel gets a piece. And a swing and a miss. Smith gathers, throws, and it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike. Now up next for Arizona, Marcelo Meyer. Now a drag bunt, third base side, and a foul ball. 0-1 down. Fastball for a strike.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the line.
Tosses to first, and the inning is over. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And first offering is fouled off. Carroll, 26 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Here's the swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And here comes the back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Michael Grove.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They haven't run a single count full in this ball game, and that's just wild to me. That stat alone shows they're making it way too easy to get them out.
Kicks and fires. Cut on and lifted in the air. Corrals it. 1 down. The pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And that's outside.
1-1.
That misses the zone. 2-1. There's a swing and a drop. That's back there. Gone. A solo shot. Homer number 25 on the year. It's 4-3.
When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach, you'll hit for a high average as well.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Curtis, 33 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2014. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. With a respectable day at the ditch, but wasn't terribly sharp on the mound.
And I think he had some good at-bats for him.
来，大家回观众吧。
But no doubt, he'll be frustrated with how he pitched.
So 2 down, and now Dylan Aaron. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. On the ground, Perdomo. Throws to first in time. Inning over. Dodgers go down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score.
要让观众看转场。
First and second, 2 down.
1-2垒有人，轮到了第一人口。你看我来玩，就马上人数增加了。哇
Grounder off the pitcher.
！No no 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 no！
Sails over is headed first. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and the Dodgers even it up.
哇，2个都回来了。
Well, you can't give him 2 errors on that play, but that's pretty much what it looked like. Tried to stay with it after the bobble, and it might have pulled it off with a good throw, but it's very easy to rush the throw when you don't field it cleanly. A lot of times guys don't have a good grip on it, and I think that was the case right there.
跑，向前跑，各位观众！欢迎来到搞笑大联盟。
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Torres will hit next.
Torres.
Man at second. Runner breaks for third. That's ball 4. Throw to third. And that will end the inning.
When you get thrown out at third with 2 outs, you kind of want to keep on running. Not a great decision there as it ends the inning.
1 out. Runners at first and second.
精彩的表现吸引观众。
Way high.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
打击轮到第一人口。
That clips the zone. Strike 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Ground ball.
哦，我的扛带也太差了吧！
Nice job getting over, and that ends
飞
the
得这么
inning.
漂亮，就是那个
Hits, no errors.
鸟
Left
滚。
on. We're through 6 full. It's the Dodgers 3 and now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Dylan Aaron, 1 for 3.
Dylan Aaron.
炸他！
Going
Back
away.
one.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here, make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
And that one misses up and in. And that is ball 1. And there's the ball.
2-2.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. So no runs. Aaron had a pretty poor showing in this game despite the win.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game with the dish. Sure, they got the win, but if he performs like that, it doesn't make it easy.
好像有3、4个人就是不会走，就是看不做了。对，为什么一个人是4个？这4个就是离谱跟蛋。
Dylan Aaron getting ready.
是我们的铁粉。
1 down. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Dylan Aaron. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. Ground ball right side could be 2. Over to Perdomo. That's 1. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play.
准备收播了，已经播了1个半小时。
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Man on second, 2 down. On the ground, out to short. Aaron. In plenty of time to first. That ends the inning. And today is draft day. Sydney, an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams. It's also changed a lot in terms of the immediacy of finding out. I mean, what was it? Carrier pigeon was how you found out about being drafted back when you were selected, right?
Well, fans today may not realize because we have, such exposure on the internet and network sports and everything else. You find out right away. But when I was drafted back in 1993, I maybe found out, later in the day. I was drafted in the morning that I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants. So regardless, I think the feeling is...
And he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Man at first, one away. Ripped into center, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. Labor Torres up to hit.
Torres.
二垒没跑，还是盗垒成功。
Up the middle, and that's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 3-2. Ball comes home, and he's got it to plate. One down, runner at first. Next to hit for Arizona, Ketel Marte.
Ketel Marte.
Grotta roll fires.
Ketel Marte.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1. On to Freeman, double play, inning over. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth.
哦，这个好像很好哎，很难打。再见难打，然后我接着再见难打。
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
1-run game, bottom 9.
This season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or 2 on base.
有人订阅了。
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
So the tying run at second, and that one is inside. Labor Torres in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here.
我不想停播。大场面。
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
We got a full count.
Got him looking. And that is a big first out. Aaron had a game to forget in the loss.
This wasn't his finest hour, Boog.
这狙击，我放下洋葱包。停播。
不知道啊，明天直播明星赛。那就明星赛没得打了，就是对啊，我们也没录一个打得到，那就睡觉了。